Listín Diario Editorial for March 16th of 2024. Our serious dilemma. Not so far from the sun because we freeze. Not so close because it burns us. This popular expression perfectly reflects the serious dilemma of our country in the face of the crisis in Haiti. Whether we want it or not, no matter how distant and neutral we try to be from the volcano of violence that shakes Haiti, we will never be able to live apart from the impacts of its eruption. Now, international pressure is exerting more force to locate a United Nations air-land corridor in the country, initially for humanitarian purposes. But knowing the weak and non-existent controls that exist in Haiti to prevent a stampede of those fleeing the conflict, the greatest risk is that we will not be able to contain it here. Only if a foreign intervention force takes charge of imposing a state of social and political order there, even assuming the sealing of the Haitian side of the border, would it be possible to maintain the Dominican neutrality policy. Otherwise, not. Because as long as that military fence is missing on that side, the Dominican capacity to avoid an avalanche of hungry masses trying to pierce the border lines will always be inferior. The Haitian crisis, in fact, has already had quite an impact on us. The country has had to make extraordinary investments to reinforce the logistical capabilities of its armies, which stresses and wears out its troops in a state of permanent alert. The government has taken restrictive and regulatory measures on the border to minimize the entry of illegals and has had to suffer the unrest generated by a climate of internal war in Haiti. We have tried to be as close as possible to the sun to give us light, but the severity of the events derived from the current power vacuum pushes us, without wanting to be almost at the very epicenter of the conflict. That is our dilemma, dealing with a foreign crisis with unforeseeable consequences without having much room for maneuvers to resist foreign impositions and inherit the ominous and undesirable burdens of that solution. For Listín Diario, voice over and translations by Indira Rodriguez.